47% of email recipients decide whether or not to open an email just based on the subject line alone. So if you're not being really thoughtful with your subject line, it honestly doesn't matter how great your email content is, people aren't even going to see it. Just like first impressions matter, people will judge whether or not your email is worth their time in a fraction of a second. And most people and businesses put so much effort into the email campaign design and then just slap on a subject line in 30 seconds prior to sending. In this video, I'm going to show you how to master your subject line. Now, I'm going to give you some examples and some formulas that we use and that you can use for your own business as well, so that you can get more opens, more clicks, and more purchases. Now, these strategies are going to work no matter what business you're in, but if you're new to the channel, my name is Derek, and I'm the founder of Ascend Media. We're an email marketing agency who focus on helping 7- and 8-figure direct-to-consumer brands build more profit through email marketing. Now, the examples that I'm going to use today are largely going to be focused around that niche, but again, it's going to be applicable to any niche, no matter what industry you're in. So let's dive in. So chances are, if you are watching this video, you're trying to improve your open rates. Now, you know that subject lines are one of the variables that influence open rates, so you came across this video because you probably want to get better at writing subject lines. But here's the thing. The first step to improving open rates starts before you even type a single thing. Actually, it starts before you even touch anything to do with the email at all. It all starts with deliverability. Now, this problem may disguise itself like low open rates, kind of like this. This is a client account prior to us starting to work with them, and their open rates were absolute trash. 7 to 17% open rates, genuinely brutal. Like, I've seen worse, but not too many. Virtually no one on their list was seeing their email, and for context, like a good open rate should be in the 40 to 60% range. Their subject lines weren't terrible, to be honest. They weren't great, but the issue wasn't even the subject line. So again, before we dive into the subject line side of things, if you see numbers that are this low for your open rates, 99 times out of 100, the subject line is not the issue. It's deliverability that's the issue. So they weren't segmenting at all, and they also weren't doing any list cleaning. Now, this video is not all about list cleaning and deliverability, so I'm just going to skip ahead. But if you do want to take a deeper dive into segmentation and list cleaning, there's a video here. And also here as well. So if you're all set with deliverability and you're just looking to improve open rates further, let's dive into the art of subject line mastery. Now, most brands get it wrong before they even get started. The purpose of the subject line is not to sell. The purpose of the subject line is to get people interested enough in the email or curious enough to open the email. That is the only objective. We're not trying to sell anything. We're not trying to make them click. We're not trying to get them to buy. We're trying to get them to open. But we want them to open and continue to be engaged. If, for example, we get them to open with a great subject line, but then the email content doesn't match, no bueno. Not only will we not get more clicks and purchases from that, we're actually going to just lose the trust of those customers. So before we dive into what to do, it's equally, if not more important, to understand what not to do. A lot of brands make these mistakes, and some make them without even knowing that they're making them. So I'm going to riff through these real quick just so we can actually get to the tips here. But you may see short-term open rate boosts with some of these things, but you're likely also to see long-term damage to your reputation, both with email and with your customers. So basically, you're going to end up in spam. So here's a couple of the examples. The screamer. I'm sure you've all received these. These are the people who can't stop using all caps. This is super annoying. One word, okay, like, fine, but use it very sparingly. The overly excited puppy. If you're overusing exclamation marks or other punctuation, no bueno. This is also annoying.
The feels like a scam.
Using words like limited time only, free, act now. Including these words in your subject lines or in your copy will likely lead you to the spam folder. If you're using words like that, try changing them out a little bit. The catfisher. If your subject line says 75% off everything and then people get to your website and find out it's only off of certain things, or if you say 2 hours left in a sale, but then you send 2 more emails saying the exact same thing, This erodes trust. No one wants to be catfished. The fake reply. Using RE may seem clever, but it's just gonna hurt you. Don't do it. Anyways, there's more things to watch out for, but those are some of the biggest pitfalls we see brands make. So with that in mind, here's some of the tips on how to create subject lines that get more opens. Keep it short and sweet. Again, your subject line isn't meant to be a novel. It should grab people's attention, spark curiosity, and get them to open the email. Typically, we target 3 to 7 words in your subject line and aim to keep the character count less than 50. Now, sometimes we'll write the subject line once, leave it, and then come back to it and just refine it down and make it more curious. The goal here is just to distill it down to its simplest possible form. So if you read the subject line, ask yourself, would this still make sense if we eliminated 1, 2, or 3 of these words? If yes, eliminate them. Remember, it doesn't need to tell the reader everything. Curiosity can be a huge motivator for people to open the email. The email itself can tell them a little bit more, and that's the key here. Now, if you're using curiosity in your subject lines, again, make sure you don't catfish people. The email content should satisfy that curiosity. So here's an example. Instead of using a subject line like, one doctor's tip for better health, use something like, why America's #1 doctor says not to eat broccoli. If you want some more inspiration here, look at some of the ads or blogs that you see at the bottom of news websites. You will never run out of ideas. Asking questions can also spark that same degree of curiosity. So curiosity can be a huge motivator for people to open an email, but so can urgency or FOMO. Now, these types of subject lines work really well for things like product drops or sales, using words like last chance or 2 hours only or today only. This can lead to higher engagement and open rates. Just make sure you don't overuse them. If every email you send uses this strategy, it's gonna end super quick and it's just gonna get real old for your subscribers. So, super, super important there. Now, let's just do a quick recap. The best subject lines are gonna be short and sweet. They're gonna spark curiosity. They're gonna create scarcity, urgency, or FOMO, and they're not gonna be spammy. They should also be relevant. So for example, when we have a welcome email, for example, the subject line should be something along the lines of welcoming people to the brand, something like this. Here's some of these templates for you. Welcome to company name. Hey, first name, we're happy to have you here. Welcome, here's your XYZ promo. You can personalize it if you want, so adding that first name in, like first name, welcome to the club. Happy to have you, first name. Personalizing emails can also help to improve open rate, but this doesn't just mean through someone's first name, although it's a great way to do it. Using products that people were actually interested in and just really dialing down on people's interests can make people feel like the emails are personalized even when they actually aren't, right? So that's the goal. If you're creating an abandoned checkout email, for example, one strategy we use is try to incorporate a benefit or objection that people might have into the subject line or preview text. Something like this. Free shipping just for you, first name. X amount of happy customers and counting. If you consider where people are at in their buyer journey and what their objection might be, you can start to handle those objections subtly in the subject lines as well. So understanding your customer journey in all of this is super key if you really want to succeed. Now, if you want to learn more about this, there's a video here going through the 8 levels of the customer journey that you need to know. Now, if your emails are more value-based, you may want to lead with a stat or a surprising fact in the subject line. Something like how name of person achieved X desired outcome, or how to achieve desired result. Anyways, there's a lot that we can go into here, but I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if you do have an e-commerce brand doing over $50,000 a month in revenue, and you want help improving your profitability with email marketing and SMS, I would invite you to apply below. We also have a course that goes through absolutely everything end to end. And if you're interested in that too, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much and have a great day.